Kurt Coleman. We have no Kelvin Benjamin. We have no Tom Davis. Monty Freeman tore his shoulder out. Still had to deal with Coleman. Clap it up. Breakdown. Clap it up. Breakdown. Clap it up. Breakdown. You have to play power and everything like they did like that. Clap it up. Breakdown. Clap it up. Breakdown. You just get so hype over there too. Get them pads you get right before the game.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. What a game we have for you here.
In its final season now as an NFL stadium, there's a look inside the Georgia Dome in downtown Atlanta. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a man in his 9th year already out of Boston College. It's Matt Ryan.
And there's no way that Matt Ryan is ultimately happy about what happened in 2015. His lowest touchdown total since his rookie season. He's rededicated and looking for a bounce-back season.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And his carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by K1 Short. And a man, as we look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive linemen, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Now Ryan on first down. Surveying the field.
Oh, yeah, CJ!
Behind and run over. Wow. Charles Johnson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, You're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
It'll be a gain of 11, and they're going to have a third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So,
take that one,
against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in third and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in third and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
After the run, Newton going to throw. And got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Throwing on third down, Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's a gain of 5. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they trying to show extreme confidence.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Have they come up with a nickname for just Jonathan Stewart? Remember when it was double trouble when he's running with D'Angelo Williams in Carolina? But, boy, what a year he had in 2015.
Yeah, it was just 11 yards shy of 1,000, so close, but kind of stepped out of that shadow, didn't he?
Certainly did, and gave the Panthers a real identity running the ball.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now Stewart on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'll probably evaluate more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there was some completion.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton steps away. And the tight end Dixon left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Third down and 4. Here's Newton. And he's got his man in stride.
Get there.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
So out come the Falcons now. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over, right?
Right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Come on, now get him
Not much
down.
there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Tackle made there by Mike Adams, a strong safety.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Coleman now. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. But he knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school, played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing is Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh, yeah, Curtis?
Give him 12 yards on
yeah,
that one.
Curtis?
Earns him a fresh set of downs.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what's going to go good or bad for your team.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They will go for it. Now Newton.
Oh, you missed him.
Incomplete. A curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it.
And it's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
JB. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Hey,
He
know
may
what's
want
up,
to track
baby.
down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. You
CMC,
don't have
boy.
to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They go play action here on 1st down. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43. Yard line, that's where they'll take over. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit?
Thank you.
Stewart is the lone setback. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Rams are 3-0.
An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping. Still 2nd down.
They'll come out in the pistol. To throw on second down is Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Now Newton. Dancing to his left. And caught left side, Olsen.
Yes, sir. Cam out here
on third.
creating plays.
And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this third down play is going nowhere, but credit to him, able to pick up the first.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then rifle one. You may leave a hole in the wall, as you'll have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up first and goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's caught at the 3. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Cam! Whoa, Cam!
Cam Newton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we certainly know that Cam Newton can do just that. He had 10 rushing touchdowns last year and a nice one there.
And it wouldn't surprise me if
Right
one
there,
day
you already know
that
what
number
time
got up
it
to 20 if they
is.
so chose because of his frame.
5 plays,
The bigger,
45
stronger
yards.
players in the league, especially at his position, when he carries the ball and gets a
Oh,
full head of
coming off the
steam,
JV
you're
pick.
dealing with a full-grown man.
So we're right back where we started, all
Pittsburgh
even
going
as the
again.
kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. Third down here. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. He's got time in the pocket. And that's caught inside the 30. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Oh, we heard Julio though.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Coleman. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Thank you.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now you got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
This is Coleman. And he'll take his
KK and Star, the big boys
line.
inside.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Coleman. And not much
yes,
of a hold as he gets
sir.
it down to about the 24-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you control the game.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Bryant's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Everybody has
set to take
up.
the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back?
Hey, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Pay attention, watch the clock.
What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Oh, my.
And this is incomplete. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart, and it's 3rd down. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down.
Come on, man. Don't hold my boy Cam like this.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the tight end Dixon left side. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep, Taylor Gabriel. This is taken at the 15. Oh, nice move.
Oh.
Return team.
Hey, we gotta play smart. We gotta play smart.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he gets this up.
No first.
To 35
no first.
before he's out of bounds. yards. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, it's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. And the Panthers coming out now. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah,
go.
To their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. To the air again, Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Defense has to stand tall here, 3rd and 1. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is Johnson. He's got it. Now hold everything.
CJ too.
Timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Newton on 1st down. And this is Shepard on the catch. Touchdown.
Russell Shepard.
Russell Shepard. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers defense, they make their way back out there now. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan finding time. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
There you go, CJ.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Newton. He hits Stewart in the flat. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Yeah, that's perfect. 2, Davis. Deep. I gotta go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the third quarter. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
With 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Newton punches with a catch over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they
don't bring that back.
Able to get to him on
don't bring that back. Let Curtis get that. Trey Turner, bro, that's your second
so
hold.
Oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Curtis hit
looking
that
to jam
man
the
with that.
receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh!
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
3rd and long. It's Newton.
Oh, Curtis, you had him.
And brings up 4th down.
No second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the 2nd half now. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And
what you gonna call?
Escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Blocking the back. Holding. He's gonna decline that for 2 yards. KK with the sack. Toot.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. The room to run just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. The Falcons defense gearing up as they take the field. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this
Good
situation,
throw, Cam.
absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again. And he is enjoying another fine performance just like a week ago. I mean, let's be honest, when he's playing like this, it creates a lot of matchup nightmares.
And it really does, because it creates a ton of headaches. You try to design so many coverage for a guy like this, but truthfully, he should have an answer to anything that's thrown at him. If you throw a linebacker at him, he should have speed and agility on his side. If you throw a defensive back against him, he should have size on his side. So no matter what you throw at it, he should have the final answer. And in his last 2 games,
he has.
Oh boy, has he ever.
Quick pass play there on the slant.
1,000 yards in 3
works out
games.
well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He's got time. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there. I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with
Yes, sir! Graham Gano. My dog.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, for the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
On 2nd down, Ryan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. J-Pep, let him know what's up. Tell Matt Ryan you a killer, but throw that thing away, boy.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to
Matthews
get it
can't
back.
block you.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction. Pressure from behind.
They can't block you, J-Pep.
Julius Peppers in there to drop him
God
for his
dang.
5th sack of the year. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Carolina getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On second down, here's Newton. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
Newton on first down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Run that thing,
Stu. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's it.
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. To throw on second down is Newton. And incomplete there. Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Y'all held that fast? Oh, defense.
It's one
That's
of those
automatic
ones that is
first.
so hard to judge.
Yeah,
The defensive
I
holding
seen,
there, that's what the referee saw.
Funches beating Chufan off the line. That's right where I was going. I was about to let that thing go there. No safety over the top.
Stewart is the lone setback. Now Newton. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
CJ2.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. There he goes left side. 20. And he takes this one to the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. They went to that well too many times there.
First
It's so
turnover.
difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I mean, niggas don't stop. They keep going.
Now here's the Falcons defense getting set to go again. And again here, we'll see the Wildcat. They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Yet again, here's a Wildcat look. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The tackle made by the young rookie, Deion Jones.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart.
Stewart, you ain't got no bird.
After a loss of 1.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen in the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. He's going to flip one
out
to his running back. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays and big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Newton gives off to Stewart, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off play action, Newton. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Yes, sir.
Inside the 20.
Yes, sir. CJ2. CJ2. 52-yard
First
touchdown.
touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
What up, D1?
Gano for the extra point.
Man, that was a perfect route.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
CJ2 out here balling.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize that.
Yes, sir. Call me fucking sir.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Deep drop. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, yeah. KK with the sack. Come here, boy. Oh, my.
They got him for a sack. Defense
You got 6 sacks, bro. It's like the old school Panthers Atlanta game right here.
This is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double.
Matter of fact, it's like a typical
How about him working
Panthers
his way
Atlanta
back
game.
and putting the
6
big guy
sacks.
on the ground?
Pulled in at the 24. So
All right,
change of possession
24-17
here
lead.
on the punt. And
4 minutes
possession
and 21
will switch
seconds
hands, 1st and 10. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
So Freeman was hurt coming into the game, and then he hurt Julio.
How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
But I got no Kelvin, no Thomas Davis, and no Kirk Coleman.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook.
Desmond Southworth can play safety on Madden.
He can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yards runs.
Oh, yes. Curtis Samuel first down.
13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Brandon, we did watch him play well on tape last week, and it was a lot of fun to watch. And he put together
some nice
numbers,
pocket passer
really nifty plays, and he's doing it again this week. And what I'm seeing is the rest of his team starting to rise in confidence as well.
Rubbing up. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Adrian Claymore able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Never chase
this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Newton to throw. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Godot's kick is right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
This is taken near the 13. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he's taking it all the way back for a return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance.
And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
I thought I was trying not to put my hands in there.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have 1 timeout. You look at the clock. Now, let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
Brooks Reed with a tackle. 2nd down following the run. They come out here in the eye. This is Stewart again. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a 2nd game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, they felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that. The game plan, or
no,
just being overwhelmed by the
Madden
defense they're facing.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
June, July, August. I I got my Madden 2 months up. I just called it Madden 18 because I got the updated roster.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
And we won 30
high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
So, how many yards you think Cam had passing the ball? See, they had 24, but they had 1 touchdown on defense and 1 touchdown on special teams. Hey, yo, D. Oh, you sound far away. I thought you didn't like Drake like that. I thought you didn't mess with Drake like that. Man. Niggas be hating on Drake. I said niggas be hating on Drake. Which is, what is he then? Think he's multi-talented. I think he fits in every category. I think he fits in every category. I would say he's a rapper that can, well, not even really sing, he can carry a tune more so than he's a singer. Nah, he can't even really sing. He can carry a tune. He's more melodic than he is a singer. I just think he's multi-talented. Like Beyonce is multi-talented. She can do pop, she can do rap, she can do R&B. She can do opera. I said Beyonce can. I think all the songs are still his creation for the most part. Now that's somebody that's overrated. That's somebody that's overrated. Kendrick. Everybody, like, I mean, like, I know Kendrick is good, but Kendrick's not somebody I want to listen to. Like, I ain't listened to a full Kendrick album since ADHD. I probably haven't listened to a full Kendrick album and been into it since like ADHD. Yeah, I didn't like that. The Mockingbird, whatever that shit was called. Oh yeah, Good Kid, Mad City was straight, but I didn't really fuck with the last two. It just didn't interest me. I mean, it's not interesting is in the fact of something that I want to keep re-listening to. I'm not talking about radio spin. I'm just talking about something that, which neither one of the last two. DNA and the market. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, not to me. Even that.
You have a big decision to make about one of your players.
But you don't. Nah, they don't give no. They don't give nobody else. They don't give nobody else that pass. Of you can just do an album on something that means something to you and it's okay. And everybody talk junk about it. Most people didn't fuck. The average person didn't fuck with Yeezus, and everybody said something about J. Cole doing that. But a lot of people didn't mess with the sound either. And my personal favorite rappers, or who do I think is like, who do I like better, or who do I think can rap better? No, no. I'm asking a question. Are we talking about my favorite rappers, like I like listening to, or who do I think can rap better than Kendrick? Who I like listening to over even probably Jay is Fetty Wap. I'll fuck with, like, I still bump that album almost every day. I gotta. What's wrong with Patterson people?